Of $5.3 trillion. I can safely say that that is at least the amount of economic rent, even given present misgovernment, present distortions, of which there are many, including our present tax system.
Economists in America calculate that governments could scrap bad taxes and raise the revenue from rents that people are willing to pay to fund all the public services that they need. Mason Gaffney has taught at the University of California for more than 30 years.
This $5.3 trillion is about what all three levels of government raise currently in taxation. So it would be adequate to cover all current public spending. In addition, you can expect there will be a lot less need for public spending. For example, if we put the resources of the United States, continental United States, to their full use, it would greatly reduce our need to project our power abroad to control raw materials in other nations, which is a major cause of military spending, which is a major part of federal spending. It would increase employment, which would greatly reduce our need for welfare spending. It would help our cities grow more compact, which would greatly reduce our need to spend money on highways and transportation. To get rid of our present tax system would greatly increase productivity and efficiency of production in the United States, because these taxes have excess burdens. That means they cost the public more than they produce revenue for the government. They cost the public because they cause effort and resources to be diverted from their highest and best use to some other use, which incurs lower taxes. A payroll tax, for example, on which we now depend heavily, discourages the use of labor relative to the use of machinery and the use of land. And so manufacturers, retailers, producers of all kinds, think of efficiency in terms of minimizing labor input at the cost of wasting land and at the cost of wasting capital. This is inherently inefficient. Not only that, it contributes to the unemployment problem, which is about as basic a problem as we have, and it's getting worse. A neutral tax system is one that does not interfere with the free market, with market choices, with consumer choices. If you spend your money on potatoes or if you spend your money on housing, the tax system does not push you one way or the other. In short, a neutral tax system is one that lets consumer sovereignty determine what is produced, and lets business efficiency determine how it's produced. But when we tax different kinds of income at different rates, and when we tax different kinds of consumption at different rates, that biases consumers' choice.
In Virginia, a professor of economics calculates that families would enjoy higher living standards if government scrapped the bad taxes.
The numbers were crunched by Nicolaus Stidemar. What he discovered was astonishing.
If we were to collect revenue from land, we could abolish all of existing taxes and have money left over. And by my calculations, there would be enough revenue to eliminate the deficit and begin paying down the debt, as well as abolishing the personal income tax, the corporate income tax, and payroll taxes.
Land speculation is the major barrier to the American dream of prosperity for everyone.
The reason for this is that markets are not perfect. And the market for land in particular is subject to something that economists in other contexts have called the winner's curse. This winner's curse that permits land in downtown areas to stay in 1- and 2-story buildings for generation after generation, with a resulting great waste with respect to the efficiency with which land could be used.
Abolishing taxes that damage productivity would boost employment. The rewards are a better lifestyle for everyone willing to work and more money in people's pockets.
I estimate that taking taxes off of working and saving and putting them on land would have a value to the average family of $4,300 per year in the first year. And after 5 years, as the quantity of capital increases and people become more productive, that benefit to families goes up to $6,300 per year.
Shifting taxes off earned incomes and collecting the rents created by the community. That is how America could lay the foundations for stable growth while conserving natural resources. This vision of a future America is possible. It rests on a simple principle. People should pay for what they receive and keep what they create.